Hey YouTube, this is Birdie, and I got in my little box of crochet. It's the 5th, and I got it, and this is like so awesome. So, let's see what's in here. Here's what the box looks like. Isn't that just cute? And then, inside of it, yes. Aw, I ripped it. And then when you open it, you know the book's on top. So, inside the book, we always get the book. And see, as you notice, it's going to be a little cockopoo. It says Honey Bloom, the cockopoo puppy. Because you know Amanda has Honey Bloom. And then you see a picture of Amanda and her daughter. And then you see Honey Bloom, the cockapoo. And then she tells you everything that's supposed to be in the box. And then you have the pattern. So, her story this time says, "Hello, my little Brussels sprouts. How are you all? A lot of you will be in the middle of your Christmas festivities. I know some will have had a fight with the in-laws, and some will have hidden in the garden shed for half an hour. But on the whole, Christmas is fun, isn't it? Mo, Hazel, and I have been had such a busy run up to Christmas with all the projects coming to fruition. At the same time, we've also been working it's RUBIOUS, to build a swanky new website. So I think it's time I told you about that. It's been a long, interesting time. I'm quite technophobic, so I'd rather been dragged kicking and screaming through it all. We never really had the website we wanted, and I'm very happy that we finally found the company who could make the website dream come true. We're not sure, as you know, as you read this, if we're going live yet. If we haven't, it will happen imminently. On top of all the usual things like a subscription area, there will also be a community area to share your makes and get to know each other. Our shop will now be completely in-house and much easier to manage. We'll be able to link to all of our YouTube videos, and there will also be a blog. Just to kick things off on the blog, I've dusted off some posts from my old blog, Amanda Makes, and I'll put those up just for fun. I started writing it when Jenny was 11 through till when she was 15. It was a time when my crochet obsession began, but I was also doing stacks of sewing, knitting, and felting, and the little box of cray wasn't even a twinkle in my eye. And of course, it's very important to me that it looks pretty. We've had loads of fun, loads of help with beautiful Jenny Maisel, who has created our gorgeous new logo and the artwork that you'll see on the new website. I think you'll love it. Mo has been liaised on with RUBIOUS on all the technology, as she will be the one who will be working in the area with help from Hazel. I hope you all enjoy our advent boxes. I like the thought of the 24 little ornaments being packed away for next year, being wrapped up and nestled back in this beautiful box and stored safely in the attic or wherever you keep your Christmas things. Just think how exciting it will be next year to take them back out. I'm massively excited about this box, which you will have gathered by now in a collaboration with Toft, T-O-F-T. Enjoy. Love, lots of love, Amanda. And then you see Amanda's daughter, Jenny, with their cockapoo honey bloom. And then it tells you what's going to be in the box, but we will look at it first before we go over that. So the first thing I pull out is a stitch marker that is a cockapoo. Isn't that just adorable? And then next we have some black yarn. And then we have a Christmas hat. And then we have a little pin. That's a cockapoo too. Do you see it? Oh. And then the postcard. Oh. My little pin made an indentation. But see, it's got two little babies and a big dog. Oh, that's just adorable. And the hook is going to be a 3mm. And then, of course, we got a book in, but it's a kind of a big one. And then here's what's left in there. So it looks like we have cream is one of the yarns, and the yarn is 100% wool. And then we have a second yarn that is oatmeal, and it's 100% wool. And then of course she gave us stuffing. She always has us prepared. And then the last thing, but I've noticed it on people's websites, and I was wondering what it was. But look, it's a bag. Isn't that just cute? Look at those little dogs. This is just an adorable box. I think I'll have to do this one ASAP. Just to get it done. Because I love any kind of animals. Part of me don't want to put that pin back over the box, over my postcard though, because it's already made an indentation in it. Okay. So let's read what we're supposed to have in it. It says, "Yo-ho, my darlings, what have we got here then? The Toft, T-O-F-T, Little Box of Crochet collaboration. A few months ago at the H&H exhibit in Cologne, Germany, I met this wonderful Carrie Lord who owns Toft, T-O-F-T. I have a feeling we've both been thinking the same thing, because within minutes we've gotten onto the subject of a collaboration box, and here it is in all its glory. It just seems totally obvious that we would have to make a honey bloom cockapoo, doesn't it? And look how cute she is. The best thing is that you can make her best friend, Oreo, who she plays with every day at her doggy daycare. She goes to a great place called the Doggy House, which is the home for homes for her and Honey. And Oreo are best buds and a very cheeky pair. So you have enough stunning yarn to make Honey and Oreo. And how cute that they are in reverse colors. You have a toe hook, a bookend, a cute little emerald honey pin, and a matching honey bloom stitch marker. They haven't forgotten the postcard, and can you believe that gorgeous project bag, T-O-F-T project bag, to keep all the honey bloom making in? We put a little wedge of stuffing in the bottom of the box. I'm trying to cut back on the unnecessary plastic, so we're not putting the stuffing in a bag anymore. I hope that's okay with you. Yeah, that's okay with me. I like that you don't put it in bags. And of course, there is a booklet containing Toft, T-O-F-T's Honey and Oreo pattern. Carrie has also included a bonus pattern for you for Honey's mom. You can dip into your stash or make her in any color you fancy. She is actually white, but she won't mind if you let your imagination run wild, I'm sure. There is also a little festive hat to pop on Honey each Christmas, all wrapped up in another lovely box. I can't get enough of our new logo, and doesn't it look cute against the taupe colors? TOFT. The big thanks to Carrie and Joe for Tough TOFT for being a clever and creative, and for putting up with our particular ways and working in general ditziness. And thanks to Katie Pisky for another beautiful booklet. Okay, off you go and have a lovely time making your honey, and don't forget to share them with us on Instagram's hashtag at Little Box of Crochet or Facebook's Little Box of Crochet. And of course she gives us the terminology, you know. But I think I got the perfect yarn for Honey's mama. I bought it to make gloves, but it's wool, so it might work. How about this? Isn't that pretty? I can use that or that. I didn't know that it was going to be wool in here, but hey, I was going to make some gloves, but I can make Honey Bloom's mom instead. Then of course you got what she's going to look like. It says that she's going to be 10 centimeters. And then it has a story about Carrie Lord of Tough TOT, the founder of Tough and author of the best-selling book Edward's Mandarin. It's Menagerie. During the last weeks of her pregnancy with her son Edward in 2012, Carrie taught herself to crochet and made a toy elephant for her baby. This began the collection of AMIGURUMI animals, of which there are now over 300, which keeps Hooks busy and people happy all around the world. Her latest book, Edward's Mandarin Dogs, is a pattern book with 50 different dog breeds. That'd be kind of cool to do. Tough TOFT is an independent British yarn brand established in 2006, producing luxury wool in a broad nature spectrum of colors, alongside limited edition hand-dyed yarns and an exclusive range of undyed Appaloosa yarn, all made here in the UK from an inspiring rural location in dynamic craft workshops and delicious coffee. The studio HQ in Warwickshire offers a haven for crafters from across the globe to enjoy the ultimate TOFT experience. A section of the best-selling TOFT kits are available all over the world, with a high street retailers and independent shops in the UK, in stores in Australia, the US, and across Europe and Asia. The TOFT DK inside your box is a superfine pure wool yarn spun here in the UK to a unique specification to create a full and stretchy yarn perfect for hand crocheting and knitting. You can read more about Tough TOFT and find some more gorgeous kits at www.toftuk.com. And then here's a picture of her with the stork, it looks like. That book would be nice to have of all the dogs. And then of course she has a gallery of gorgeousness, which she gets pictures off of the internet from all of her subscribers. So I'm gonna do it. Can't wait to do it. I will put pictures whenever I'm done, if I ever get done, because I'm still so far behind. I'm only on 12 on my advent calendar. I'm so disappointed in myself. But I'll get better. And it was nice talking to all y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed the box. Bye, guys.